Muy buenas y bienvenidos un día más a un rato con Chilato. Y vamos a darle a nuestro queridísimo y bien amado Geralt en The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Os recuerdo que estos son los extractos del canal morado, donde nos podéis encontrar todos los días, o casi todos los días, lunes a jueves, sábados y domingos. Y vamos a ver dónde nos lleva nuestro querido Sardinilla. Así que sin más dilación, dentro vídeo y hasta ahora. Pues venga, vamos a seguir en el mundo de fantasía. A ver.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Artorius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had
Vale,
best
o
be
sea,
on your
ella sí, pero
watch.
yo no. Ya estamos con la discriminación porque soy blanco.
Since you brought it up, the knights Detloff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Duac, Aqui, Bréacc.
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempted escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Creighton.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk
Sí,
fame.
claro que conozco el
You
cuento.
know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Muy bien. Pues vamos a encontrar a Jackie el lobo.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Joder, macho, sí que sueltan cosas los bichos estos, ¿no? Espérate, que tiene cosas por coger. Las cenizas. La bruja esta no puede entrar en su casa. O sea, ¿me puedo llevar cosas del mundo mágico al mundo normal? ¡Galleta de jengibre! Galletita de jengibre, qué bien.
So, What exactly is happening in the city?
Pues nada,
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fight. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
¿Y esa puerta mal puesta ahí? Y vamos por el camino de baldosas amarillas. Bien, quiero volver a casa. Quiero volver a casa. Quiero volver
Watch
a casa.
out! Pixies!
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Ah, puedo descansar una hora, perfecto. No, no me jodas que no me quedan potis de curación. Ah, sí, sí que me has dado.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Si se llama sardinilla, no me jodas.
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather
No,
not.
no, mejor que no lo explique, Geralt.
Slow
Mejor que
now.
no. Hay hierba por aquí. Llevo el de 4 hojas.
That's it,
Hostia,
Roach.
cómo mola.
No rocks here. None at all. This is grand. I'm alright. Not in any danger. That's him. Joss. I'm going to rip them in 6.
Show me what you got.
A ver, el puto unicornio rosa. A ver, que aquí el lobo. ¡Que viene el lobo!
Relax,
¡Que viene el
it's over.
lobo!
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans. I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that. Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it? A human. The most human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Es tan mentiroso que bien te hace
Bet you
contar.
haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground. And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
¿Y si lo echamos a los peces? ¡Qué insoportable! Y además es pelirrojo, como dice Barnae.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, refers as the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
A ver qué dan los
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess. Who sleeps to this day, I think.
A ver. No puedes hacer eso. Vamos a hablar con la chica que vende Bernat.
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
No me...
Faster! Come on, you... Know what? They need names. I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach? Are you serious? Ugh.
Ah, no, para
My
atrás.
new attire reveals itself but to the wise and
A ver, voy a hablar con el emperador desnudo.
stunning, are they not? My new robes absolutely stunning.
Y este, el flautista de Jamelín.
Move it.
Ugly and fierce.
Bueno, vamos a ver. Oh no, misiones secundarias.
Cigars! Pipes! Rolling leaves!
Qué loca está esta oca. Y muchísimas gracias por haber llegado hasta aquí. Eso supongo que te está entreteniendo el vídeo o te está ayudando, vete tú a saber. Por aquí abajo os dejo las redes sociales, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, bla 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 bla, donde podéis venir a verme a cada día, de lunes a jueves en Twitch, viernes y sábado y domingo, viernes descanso, obviamente, algún día hay que tener de fiesta. Así que os dejo con el vídeo y hasta pronto.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Hostia puta, tía. A ver, la niña.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Hostia,
Magic beans.
qué
Do you have
turbio.
any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood. And the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Pues nada, te vamos a conseguir ese
Yes.
lazo.
Could you continue this touching scene elsewhere? You're scaring away my customers.
¡El gato con botas!
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got
Hostia puta la niña,
What
qué
if I
turbio.
asked you nicely?
to ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
A ver. Es que si me lo juego al win voy a ganar directamente. A ver, ¿qué más cosas vendes?
What have you got to sell exactly?
Like I said, tobacco, fistek, all sorts of things. Have a look.
Bola de oro, galleta de jengibre, setas mágicas, manzana en veneno, pan de jengibre, juguetes, esquirla de espejo mágico. Ah, mira, esto está bien. Te pagaré.
I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
¿Cómo pasa uno de vender fósforos a vender drogas?
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
De nada, mujer, de nada. ¿Ves? Una sonrisa es suficiente pago. Vale. Siguiente. ¿Qué vamos? ¿A la abuelita, a los 3 cerditos, los 3 ositos o a Rampunzel? Vamos a hablar con Rampunzel, venga. A ver, ¿dónde está Rampunzel? Espera que voy.
This long lost tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go. It always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Casi. Mierda. Vale, vamos a jugar al Super Mario. Por lo bueno que soy yo al Super Mario. No.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
¿Cómo mola esta versión de los cuentos? A ver, Pau, esta... Mierda, 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 mierda. La puta de oros. Porque el hijo puta no ha girado a tiempo. Pa, pa, pam, 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 pam. Pues a ver dónde nos ha dejado. Esto está tardando mucho en cargar.
Could pull myself
Ah,
up
vale.
here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Es que el arco iris. A ver, Rampunzel, ¿dónde estás? Ah, no, más arriba todavía. Joder. Con Rampunzel de los cojones. Se ahorcó con su propio cabello. Es propio pelo. Hija de puta. Ahora ya tenemos la bichuela.
Here it is. Stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
¿Qué? Ni se te ocurra. Uy, había mucha comida mágica. Pues nada. Vamos a hacer una pausa. Bajamos del. Uy, no. Uf. Uy, F5. Que ya me he visto muerto yo ahí.
So?
Got the beam, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first, I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit, stifling all emotions inside you, ever feigning indifference.
¿Cómo te ha cagado?
You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned, or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort off to this fecking fable sphere.
Pues venga, vamos a hacer una pausa, ahora continuamos. Buenas, felices. Hasta ahora.